Bismillah, alhamdulillah. I would like to address a very important and critical issue today, dangerous issue, and that is the issue that many of our youngsters fall into. Talking about Allah's religion without knowledge. It's one of the big crimes and sins, because when a person usurps the rights of other human beings, that in of itself is bad. But when you trample on the rights of Allah, then it becomes an even more severe and serious issue. Giving dawah to Allah is virtuous and it's important, but we have to give dawah in Allah based upon our ability. The Prophet says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Ballighu anni walau ayah." Tell the people about me, even if it's a small thing. So it goes to show, even if a person is not a scholar, he still can give dawah to the little bit that he knows. He doesn't have to talk about what is beyond his scope and his ability. As for the evil and the danger and the prohibition of talking without knowledge and putting our feet in the realm of knowledge that it doesn't belong in, Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in the Quran many ayat. وَلَا تَصِفُوا وَلَا تَقُولُوا لِمَا تَصِفُ أَلْسِنَتُكُمُ الْكَذِبَ هَذَا حَلَالٌ وَهَذَا حَرَامٌ لِتَفْتَرُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ الْكَذِبَ إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَفْتَرُونَ عَلَى اللَّهِ لَا يُفْلِحُونَ. Do not allow your tongues to start describing things in the religion by saying this is halal and this is haram, and all you're doing is making up lies against Allah. Verily, those who fabricate lies against Allah, they will never, ever be successful. That ayah shows the impermissibility of speaking about halal and haram and a person doesn't know what he's talking about. I heard people saying Pepsi Cola is haram, Coca-Cola is haram. If you ask them, what's the dalil for that? They give you something from their own minds. Allah Azza wa Jal, He mentioned in the Quran, قُلْ إِنَّمَا حَرَّمَ رَبِّيَ الْفَوَاحِشِ مَا ظَهَرَ مِنْهَا وَمَا بَطَنَ وَالْإِثْمَ وَالْبَغْيَ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ وَأَن تُشْرِكُوا بِاللَّهِ مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ سُلْطَانًا وَأَن تَقُولُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Tell them, Ya Muhammad, you want to know what my Lord made haram? Verily, what my Lord made haram is for an individual to do any fahisha, open or secret. For an individual to do itham and al-baghi, to do crimes and sins and to oppress people without the haqq. And for an individual to worship with Allah what Allah didn't give any authority, any sultan, any authority for that thing to be worshipped along with him. And then the last thing he said, and that you say about Allah what you don't know. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, as well as Ibn al-Qayyim, they wrote about this ayah and they said, Allah mentioned 3 or 4 other sins before he mentioned the last one. And he said the last one was speaking about Allah's religion without knowledge. They said, speaking about Allah's religion without knowledge is greater than the other sins that preceded these things that were mentioned in the ayat. I don't have the time to go into that because that's not the point right now. The point right now is it goes to show the seriousness and the severity of speaking about this religion without knowledge. And there are 2 things that I want to mention from amongst the many things that could be mentioned that we speak about without knowledge, and they're dangerous. Number 1 is that we make takfir of people. We say that people are kuffar who don't deserve to be called kuffar because they're from this ummah. There's a serious issue that Allah mentioned in the Quran to some of the companions, radiyallahu anhum, and to us as well. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, idha darabtum fi sabilillahi fatabayyanu, wa la taqulu liman alqa ilaykum as-salam lasta mu'mina, litabtaghu arad al-hayat ad-dunya. O you who believe, if you travel in the earth, fi sabilillah, and you meet a group of people and they say to you salams, don't say to them, you're not a believer, you're not a Muslim. And you say that because you're seeking the allurement of the dunya. So this ayah prohibited the companions from saying to someone who came and gave them salams, you're not a believer. So we have people, subhanAllah, who take people out of this religion, excommunicate people out of this religion, and that is only the right of Allah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in an authentic hadith, "Man qala li sahibihi ya kafir, faqad ba'a biha ahaduhuma." If anyone says to his brother, "Hey, you kafir," then that word is going to fall on one of them. Taking someone outside of this religion is a serious issue. Another thing in the last one that I want to mention is speaking about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and saying Prophet Muhammad said this and Prophet Muhammad said that, and the hadith is not even authentic. He says sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Al-kadhibu alayya laysa ka-kadhibin ala ahadin." Lying on me is not like lying on anyone else. When you lie on him as a human being, he is the worst human being that you can tell a lie and attribute that statement to him. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah said in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ افترى على الله كذبا. Who is more oppressive than the one who attributes a lie to Allah? Out of all of the oppression, all of the iftira, all of the liars, the most worst liar, أشدهم وأعظمهم, the worst liar is the one who lies on Allah Azza wa Jal by saying Allah said this, he didn't say it. Allah's religion says this, it didn't say it. She's attributing to the religion what's not from the religion. So when we put innovations in the religion, the khatam, the yarmi, the dhikr, the different things that Muslims do, we are lying on Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So brothers and sisters, especially you youngsters from amongst us, take it easy and relax. Give dawah to what you know and stay in your lane. May Allah Azza wa Jal give us tawfiq and ikhlas and put us in the Jannat al-Firdaus.